We got a question from Johnny. I have a cousin named Johnny. What are your thoughts on benefits or drawbacks to training barefoot indoors or with flat, low rise shoes versus normal trainers? Boy, I tell you, Johnny, I was there. I'm the first person in the state of Utah to own a pair of Vibrams, those 5 fingered shoes. And I got to tell you, boy, those things could stink. Whew. Well, I got involved with the Vibram 5 fingers because I went to a kettlebell certification, and a couple of people told me that would actually be really good for my hips. Now, if you listen to my podcast, you know I was born with something called pistol grip hips, and the idea was if we could train my toes to be stronger, it's going to go right up. It's the structure. If I can get that trampoline effect back in my toes and feet, that would help my ankles, it'd help my knees, and it would slide up and help my hips. The downside of going barefoot at first is you'll be shocked at how exhausted your feet and kind of your Achilles tendon will get at first. Do I believe that they have value? Yeah, I think so. And I think that as best you can, walking barefoot has great value. I don't want to get into the whole thing they call it grounding now, where your ions, your negative ions get poured into the earth. And I mean, it might be true, but that seems a little bit. Well, folks, be straight up. I don't believe in a lot of this stuff. For example, I don't believe in astrology. Well, I'm a Virgo, and we tend to be skeptical. I'll wait for you to stop laughing. That was a joke, in case you're wondering, gentle listener. I think there's great value in them. There's also value in wearing shoes, especially where I live, because of asphalt, broken glass, the rocks that we live here in Utah. So it's going to be, and I like what you said here, benefits, drawbacks. There's going to be a back and forth on this. McDougall's book, Born to Run, makes it seem like if you run barefoot, your cancer will be cured. You'll instantly be a billionaire and you'll be able to fly. He kind of overemphasizes a little bit. At the same time, some people say, it's just a bunch of garbage. I think, as always, Johnny, the answer is intelligent people can find a middle ground here. I do recommend going barefoot when you can, when appropriate. Just, if you're going to work out, make sure your neighbor's dog hasn't been training there too.